Hello there, and welcome to the Marketing SOS Show. I'm your host, Eric Key, and I hope that wherever you are in the world right now, I am recording this a few weeks prior to this being published, so who knows, maybe the world will be out of lockdown and COVID-19 has gone away. And hopefully you're doing really well, wherever it is you're listening. But if you haven't, or if things are still the way they are, today's episode will be somewhat relevant and topical because once again we are diving in and helping a small local business that has to close its doors stay afloat with different ways of marketing itself or positioning its business. And that's what we do every week on the show, is help listeners like yourself, people in my audience, answer their marketing related questions. Now they could be small business owners, students, or corporate marketers looking for some unbiased opinions outside their company. I'm here to help in whatever way I can. I'll use whatever insights and knowledge I've gained from my years of experience in the marketing field to help you. You get it all for free. So whatever you want, whatever you need, if you got a question, drop me a line at eric@marketingsos.ca. I'd love to hear from you, and that's why I'm here. I'm here to help. Just like today, we're going to help Felicia with that small business that we mentioned, which is a pet store in Brooklyn, New York City. So we'll get to Felicia's question just after this. So Felicia writes, "Hello Eric, it is so hard to hear about local businesses suffering on the news. You don't necessarily see or feel it until you speak to some of the business owners one-on-one. My neighborhood pet store, a shop run by one person, has reduced its hours and is only taking orders via phone for pickup. I just picked up dog food from her, and while there I asked her how things were doing. She said, not good. She told me that she doesn't know how her business will survive this if the shutdown continues to persist. As a digital marketer and animal lover, I would like to help her. Here is her situation. No website, no existing social presence. The last Facebook post was 2016. Some presence on Yelp and other directories. No existing email list or email capabilities. I was thinking some easy wins for her would be make sure all directory and search properties reflect her new hours, and if possible, place a notice about call-in orders only. Communicate the order-only shopping and new hours on old Facebook channel and start posting routinely. Put an email sign-up sheet on her business door. Lots of people walk by here in Brooklyn. And also maybe put up a sidewalk sign mentioning the new hours and email sign-up list. Get a free MailChimp account and start sending out a weekly email with updates on hours if needed, specials, and also just make a great locally oriented pet newsletter. Here's the quarantine dog of the week. Put up a single-page website with the most up-to-date hours and maybe a form submitting your order and desired pickup time. I'd love to get your feedback on this. Tell me what you would do differently or what else you do to help this business. Thank you." Hey Felicia, it sounds like you really have great ideas and have covered off a lot of what I would recommend. Having all the directories and search properties reflect her new hours and call-in orders only is a great idea. While you're doing it, take a look at her Google My Business page and see if there are any other small tweaks you can make to ensure she's up to date and working well. Hopefully that old Facebook account has a decent amount of people still following it. Get it back up and running. That's essential to her right now. I'd recommend doubling down on Facebook and look for local Brooklyn pet groups as well. Get in there and participate and mention the new normal for the store and how people can get things for their pets still. The sidewalk sign is huge for all that foot traffic I'm sure you get in Brooklyn, and the email sign up is a great idea too. If she uses a cell phone for her business, you can always solicit for text messages as well. If she can get phone numbers, there are some platforms out there that she could use for texting deals to her customers. Free MailChimp account is great. You can go free until about 2,000 subscribers, which should be enough for her for now to get started. The single website with hours and a simple form for submitting orders is perfect. You don't need to go crazy and build a whole website, just something simple to keep her business running and getting dollars in the door. Now, it's for pickup only right now. Maybe you could even find a furloughed or laid off person who could deliver things to people for a small fee just within Brooklyn. Also, make sure you have an email opt-in form on your checkout page to capture some emails so you can start communicating with customers more effectively. If there's a little bit of money to spend, which she might not, she could try local Facebook ads targeting her neighborhood or simply just ones promoting her posts from her page, announcing the hours and pickup only message to further the reach of her message. She could do this for less than $10 a day and it could be very effective. If she has any existing contact info for customers, like a rewards program, it's time to call those numbers and make sure all their customers know they can keep ordering and getting their items. direct people to the website, but let her still take orders over the phone as well. One thing she should absolutely do is set up a subscription for pet food so she can have predictable, recurring income every month while getting through this. So that would be, if you have a dog, she would sell you the pack of dog food every week or every month and know that it's there. So you always get it. This way she can charge people that fee and have some money, some cash flow coming in the door at the beginning of the month. Or she can at least bank on it and know what's going to happen. She can predict what next month's revenue is going to be at the bare minimum. This would be huge for her, perhaps deciding whether to close shop or not. Because not knowing what next month is going to bring in, that's scary. It can be very scary. Well, this will at least give her some idea of what she'll have on hand. Now, while it might be tough, I do recommend she explore finding out how to execute home delivery of items. Not everyone will want to venture out to the store when they can order online and have it delivered from other companies. Have her put signage up in the window as well. Use whatever real estate you can to communicate with her customers to stay afloat. I've given you a few ideas here, Felicia, but really, it sounds like you have this under control. So, Felicia, thank you for writing in. And really good on you, helping people out, using what skills you have to help other businesses stay afloat. That's one thing I find that with all this COVID-19 stuff going on is that, we're all experiencing the same thing right now. And this is one of those rare instances in the world where we all have a shared experience. We're all feeling very similar feelings and going through very similar things. So coming together and helping with your skills for a struggling business, that's fantastic. And I think more people should be doing it, to be quite honest. So good for you. I applaud you. I think you're on the right track. I tweaked your ideas, gave you some extra ones, but honestly, it sounds like she's going to be in good hands with you guiding her marketing and her digital footprint. So really, again, Felicia, good on you. And if there's any other small business owners or anyone that, might want some similar advice, or maybe your business is a little different and you can't do exactly the same things that we outlined here in this episode, drop me a line at eric@marketingsos.ca. I'm here for you. I'm here to help in any way I can. So if you're struggling, if you need help, reach out. I'm here for you. I'd love to help you and love to help you get your business back up and running, or at least pivoting and making some cash somewhere else. I do this show for free because I want to help people. So please, I'm here for you. eric@marketingsos.ca. And the only thing I do ask, if you could, it's not even a requirement, but if you could leave the show a ratings and review on whatever podcast player you listen to, it goes a long way to helping the show out and helping me out and helping me connect with a bigger audience and help more people. So if you could do that, that'd be fantastic. And with that is it for the show for today. Thank you so much for listening. My name is Eric Key, and I am out.